James catches, puts up the three. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah. We packing somebody up tonight. Hey. Come on in, take your shoes off before we close the door. Few rules, heat packing the air, we about to blow. This the basement, ain't nobody safe, you already know. Grab a seat and kick your feet before you get too comfortable. You want the X's and the O's, the trade, yes and no. Friends in the foes, the butlers and the heroes. You can feel it in your soul, when the ring is the goal. But if somebody need to go, we be sure to let you know. Going hard for my dogs is an everyday thing. Like Jimmy down the lane of 13 off the screen. Whole squad keep it tucked like number 17. Bring your takes and your memes, going hard for the team. Going down in the basement. It's going down in the basement. Get your takes off. Get your takes off. Going down in the basement.
Yeah! Welcome to the Basement Postgame Show. I'm your host, Royal A. Shepherd, and I am joined today by my man, Anthony Donato. And how you doing today, bro?
Good, man. Good. Glad preseason's over. Let's get it.
For fucking show. We got the thunder from down under from my boy Alex. My boy Alex called you that on the pod. And for those of you who haven't taken a listen to my boy George, y'all make sure y'all go check out the Random Scrub Heat podcast. It's on every feed. It's on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. For sure, like everywhere you listen to your podcast, you can find that podcast. My man Alex, LJ is Alex, but Alex, George, Ariel, Harry, goddamn. Ant be on there. Ant gonna be on there sometime too. But my boy Alex Maserati also on that bitch. But yeah, don't listen. George, how you feeling today, my boy?
Doing good. We're doing good. Like to see the rotation come out and show something special before the start of the actual season. So that's good.
Yeah, for sure. And you saw him earlier today on the Dolphin stream, but to my right, maybe y'all left. I don't know which direction this shit look like for y'all. I'm always on here, never watching. My boy Alex Maserati. Nobody on this network says your last name properly, and we never will. But my boy, how you doing today?
Pretty good. That actually felt like a dress rehearsal. That was good. That was good shit. We got to see like some players try. We got to see Jimmy look like an all-pro fucking receiver, tight end out there too. So that was fucking lit. It was a great game. So glad preseason's over, but I'm glad we got to see like a taste of the starting lineup today.
We got to see that from Jimmy because Kyle Lowry was out there highballing everything that he threw to that man down there in the post, pressing R1 on the pass, if you know what I'm talking about from that Madden. And of course, y'all see that boy, the Baltimore Cain himself, the Cain go to calculator. My boy Cain TJ from the Cain gang in this bitch. What's going on, TJ? How you feeling today, my boy?
Hey, man, we gassed up. Them boys was looking good today. I'm ready to dive into this, bro. Shout out to my dog, man. I can't wait till we talk about my boy. It's finna be up.
No, for sure, for sure. Before we get started, we're going to do this out of the ordinary. I normally throw this bitch in as kind of like a side thing, but we're going to start this show off by thanking the primary sponsor of the Basement Sports Network, which is Simple Health Advisors. We want to thank my man, James Poe. We see my boy in the comments already. What's up, big dog? We want to thank Simple Health Advisors for sponsoring the Basement Network, bro. Not just this show, but the entire network. Insurance does not need to be complicated, folks. Email them or give them a call today and tell them that the Basement sent you. You can give them an email at jpo@simplehealthadvisors.com or give them a call at 321-345-7738. We appreciate you, man, and all the people over at Simple Health Advisors for sponsoring this network. Appreciate you. Got to shout out the boy Cain Justin in the back, 2 on the 1s and 2s on that bitch. So shout out Cain Justin in the back. All right, now that we done got all the formalities out the way, let's get to this game. The Heat pulled out a 120-103 victory, final preseason game. We got to see a lot. We got to see what we project to be the starters of this team. We got to see a lot of the members of the bench play together, which we probably won't see much of during the season. We got to see Vic kind of lead that unit. We got to see Bam. We got to see Tyler. It was a lot going on in this game. And I know I usually ask everybody their general thoughts, but we're going to start with specific shit. I want to talk about the starters. Cain, TJ, we're going to start with you, bro. Tell me how you think the starters look this game.
Oh, man, the starters was cooking. Offensively, defensively, man. It was looking like some beautiful basketball. We got to see Tyler Herro in catch and shoot form. Boy hit 3 threes back to back real early in the game. I mean, look at my boy cooking. Cooking. So, yeah, man, I was loving. I was seeing Kyle Lowry was taking pull-ups. He wasn't hitting them, but it's more so about process over results for me. So keep on taking them. We got a best aggressive Bam. Jimmy Butler obviously finding his little slots where he can be aggressive and he can pick his spots. And Caleb Martin looking like a real four, getting a block on Zion Williamson. My God. I mean, the offense was flowing. The defense was flowing. It was looking good. It was scary hours. I don't know. I might be optimistic at least.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I kind of felt that too, and I felt dirty when I was saying nice things about the way Tyler Herro was playing. To your point, though, Jimmy and Bam, we complained a lot about how they didn't look good playing together last year. It was so them boys look like they were doing a little something. Crocodile Dundee, we're gonna come to you down there, bro. Tell me your thoughts on the starters.
I loved it. I loved the fact that we actually had to play the starting unit today. I'm sick of watching. I'm really tired of watching like Drew Smith minutes and Jamal Cain minutes out there. I'm over it. So Bam really surprised me today, taking 12 shots, but it felt more like 20. I feel like he was all over the joint. He was actually getting his own shot, chasing his own bucket, which was exactly what we wanted to do. But Tyler Herro, oh my God, he lit up the first quarter. He made it watchable. He made it that's all we wanted. So I'm very impressed with Caleb Martin at the 4 as well. We saw Duncan Robinson get pulled out early to put my man Jovic in. So I'm just happy that we got to see some minutes from him, see how he runs with the starters. But man, I'm excited. There's actually a lot more that I thought was in the tank for this team. So let's see what the season brings.
I know some people gonna be at our head. They not used to this here. Y'all not supposed to be doing this. Y'all supposed to be packing folks up. Don't worry about it. I got somebody who I got in the clip one time. I get there. But let's go to the optimistic man himself, my boy Anthony Donato, bro. I know what everybody else feeling positivity. You feel out of sorts because you're usually the only one here like that. My boy, tell me what you thought of the starter tonight.
But listen, man, I started to feel a little down, man, just thinking about this team and how they didn't really do too much. And you got guys like Duncan out there playing, and I know he's not going to contribute come regular season, man. So I needed this game. I needed this to feel good going into the regular season because those starters looked so damn good, man. Finally something to get excited about this team, and maybe they actually have a chance to contend for a top, 1 or 2 seed in the East. There was a lot of question whether Omer would start or not. Obviously, he got hurt, but even if he was healthy, there's no question anymore. Caleb Martin was so awesome in that first unit. His 3-point form looks just beautiful now. And then it was interesting to see Jovic run with the starters a little bit. I guess you kind of probably wanted to see which unit runs better, but there's no doubt about it. Jovic is nice. He'll get some run this year. He'll get his time to shine, but Caleb Martin looks really good, man. I'm super excited about this starter unit. They got 5 really good players in there.
Yeah. I initially was not in on the Caleb Martin at the 4 thing. I'm talking about as early as late up to like this week, where I was thinking that the first 5 that they were going to try out there would be Yurt at the 5. Ain't no way in hell that boy get cracking that starting lineup after what we saw tonight. And it only took 1 game. It didn't take much. We were already skeptical about what Yurt can do anyway. Justin, I don't know what highlights you got fired up back there, but I know they back there, bro. I can see them. You just let me know in the private chat when you want to fire them up. But before we go to my boy Alex Maserati, we want to thank my boy Belinsky Pierre for the $1.99 dono. He said, looks like Depot might be the odd man now. Oh, man. Belinsky, Belinsky knows me. Belinsky, my friend on Facebook too. Belinsky know who I was finna. We got some things to talk about when it comes to this young man. Let us be positive first, Belinsky. And we want to thank my boy Darius Jordan with the $20 dono. He said, Roy, you're talking about slow roasted knee Depot. Why y'all giving me money to do this? Y'all know y'all are nasty creatures out here in this world. It's been almost 10 minutes. I want to let my boy Alex Maserati get his shit off though. Alex, be positive along with everybody else. Let's talk about the starters, bro. How you feeling about the starters?
4 out of the 5 starters looks fantastic. Caleb Martin is somebody who I didn't think would be available at that position in terms of high-level play, but he did some post things tonight, offensively and defensively. Got the block on Zion where I was like, okay, I can see it. He's got more arc on his shot. Jimmy looks fantastic. Like I said earlier, looked like a freaking wide receiver out there. And Herro was talking a lot about in the offseason how he wanted to be able to play off of Jimmy and Bam in the catch and shoot, and we really got to see that tonight. But some things still never change, and Tyler Herro, has to prove it in the playoffs, so we got to see how that is. But the other thing that never fucking changes is Kyle Lowry. This dude is still absolutely fucking garbage. He's not good. I'm going to just say, bro, him and Gabe Vincent have to play the same amount of minutes. Otherwise, it's malpractice because Kyle Lowry can't play basketball anymore. He can't pass well anymore. He can't defend well anymore. He lied about the weight. Listen, he just can't. He can't do it anymore. So, with all due respect,
look at Gabe.
Look at that. Look at this. How do you not play this man over Kyle fucking Lowry? Look at this man. He plays great defense. He hits shit like this. Can play off ball and won't throw it 50 feet over your fucking head when it's time for an alley-oop. Like, listen, if you just gotta do it for Kyle Lowry's pride, bro, and you have to start him for the pride, that's fine. But like, just low key play Gabe like 8 more minutes than Kyle Lowry. Like, make this man like. Remember when Myers Leonard was starting games technically for like 5 minutes, and then it was like, okay, thanks, we'll see you at the start of the second half. We can do the same thing here. We can do the same thing. Get him on the Myers Leonard minute package, no problem. Because I'm ready to start seeing Gabe, and I think Depot would also be better in that role. But don't put that evil on me, man.
Listen though. Like those Lowry passes are concerning, but like let's not get to the
his shooting's concerning. His shooting's concerning.
Or the lack thereof. Like
all of it. He looks the same.
But I mean, look, he got 9 rebounds.
Luckily, I don't know.
Y'all not gonna do this to me. Y'all not gonna do this to me. I will not be positive Kyle Lowry guy. But it is defense, right? Last year, he wasn't even shooting. And he was ass. At least now he's shooting. He ain't hitting.
But he's shooting.
But he's shooting. You feel me? We gotta count the W's with Kyle Lowry where we could get him. Because the contract ain't changing, brother. The weight ain't changing. There's a lot of things that ain't changing. But if he gonna change and he gonna shoot, okay. I take it.
For sure. I mean, and when you got Herro playing like that, then I mean, I guess with the starters, then you don't really need a third scorer per se. You just need somebody coming there and do their job, no matter what their contract says. Want to thank that boy Cain, proud by Pack TV, basement guy, gang. He said Yurt may have lost his spot. La boy looking lost.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think it's a maybe at this point. I think if there were any questions, then Caleb Martin kind of answered those tonight.
He'll be fantastic on a different team. He'll be good.
Who, Yurt?
Yeah, he'll be a fantastic backup 5 that other teams can torture in the pick and roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna say fantastic is a stretch.
Yeah.
So now that we talked about some of the starters as a whole, let's talk about individual starters. And I want to start with Bam. Idris was Idrisin tonight. Okay. Look, we wanted to see it, and it didn't manifest itself in like the shot totals, but the mentality, the getting to the line 12 times, that is him. So talk about Bam's game tonight. Since he in your name, TJ, we coming back around to you, my boy.
Hey, man, I don't want to get fooled, bro. We've done this before. Bam Adebayo is hurt me. Please don't hurt me, Bam. I've been through enough. Life is tough right now. Please don't do this to me, bro. He's looking good. He's looking for his shots. He's taking pull-up threes. You know, he's getting back to being playmaker Bam, which we didn't get to see because he was dribble handoff Bam for so long. He's cooking. Look at what he's doing. Look at it. Get some movement going. We're going to get that. Ooh, hey, you know, Bam is doing things, bro. Bam is doing things. Obviously, the defense is going to be what the defense is going to be. But in terms of offense, bro, if he's going to be taking shots, if he's not going to be getting into space and just looking around for a pass, he's actually being aggressive, actually a part of the offense. It changes things, man. He dropped 25, and it felt like he dropped way more than that. But the 25 was impactful. It's about the mentality. It's about the process. That's all we're looking for, bro.
Yeah, George, I ain't gonna sit up here and hold it. Go ahead and talk about Bam.
I mean, 25 was just the floor of what he could. He didn't play 25 minutes, so at the same time, and he still played elite defense through the entire thing, which is what we want. We want him to stay consistent on defense, but that's always a given with him. That is always going to be there. But to get the line 12 times for him is huge. It's massive. Now he bricked 2 in a row, which pissed me off. Something fierce. I was just sitting there going, okay. But look, if he had better reception as well, look, he's passing. That pass to Jimmy was butter. That was sexy. I love that. Give me more of that because I agree. We didn't get any of that last time. Duncan being out of the lineup actually helps him a lot more. No more screen roll, baseline screen roll. I'm sick of it. No more. Get your shot. Take more threes. He took the one he missed. That okay, what is what it is. But keep shooting it. Keep shooting it. If Kyle Lowry can take 7 shots, brick 5 of them, then I don't care. You will literally be fine. And also, Kyle Lowry had Quincy AC numbers out there. I know, but he did draw 1 charge. he drew 1 charge, and I was proud of him. And also, Gabe Vincent chucked one of the worst passes to the open field I've ever seen, and Jovic, and just went right past him. He's here, the rim's here, and he just chucked it right out of bounds. I was like, well, damn. But it's fine.
I'm fucking with it, but I'm still not holding the rock. Ant, your turn, bro. Talk about Bam.
Listen, man, last time we was on here and we was talking about Bam, y'all thought I was being a hater because I said I'm not going to get my hopes up just because the man took a couple 3-pointers, but it's so hard to not get excited when you see this man do what he did today. Listen, if he plays the way we all know he can play, and he's the only person, by the way, that doesn't realize he's a mismatch nightmare for literally anybody, but when he plays today the way he is, it puts this team on a whole other tier in a completely different level because he's bigger than everyone else, faster than everyone else, stronger than everyone else, has the handle. His form on the jumper is absolutely beautiful. And listen, man, he took 12 free throw attempts tonight. 12. That tells me that he was being aggressive. And the free throw attempts, that's the sign of a star player. That's how you get from 19 points a game all the way up to 22, 23, even 25 points per game. And that's when we see all-star Bam. That's when we see superstar Bam. And that's when we see this Heat team be a true championship contender. Now, I hope he keeps playing this way. Obviously, we're going to see once the regular season comes, but it's super encouraging what we've seen from him so far.
No, for sure. Still not holding it. Alex, go ahead and get your shit off about Bam.
To see Bam take this leap, I think we would just fucking rinse the entire NBA. If Bam's going to actually come out here and be aggressive like this every night, have these free throw attempts and get, like Ant was saying, 23, 24 points a game and be the best defender on the fucking planet, there's no chance anybody's stopping us this year. Like, I've held Tyler to a higher standard because Bam does so much for us already that it's just like, you know, if Bam was just at this level forever, I would never get mad at him for it. But if he's going to do this now, take the mid-range, as Ariel was saying on Twitter, like look like Amari Stoudemire, then this is going to take us to a different level. And Bam has looked aggressive all preseason. I think, again, we don't want to get hurt. We don't want to get tricked. But this looks real. This looks legit. And Jimmy taking a back seat like he did today, facilitating, being a help defender, doing his thing. Do it the whole regular season, bro. Save it for the fucking playoffs when Tyler Herro might fucking crap out. So just literally take care of business in the regular season. If Bam's aggressive like this, even with the free throw attempts, like it just changes the offense entirely. And like somebody said earlier, no fucking Duncan Robinson on the court does wonders for Bam Adebayo. Duncan should not be in the fucking rotation, bro. He should not. Like it's not close for me, bro. It's not close.
But see, like the thing about it is, like I'm with you. Like I think Jovic is a better player already, but it's like I don't see them putting the kid out there early on, and there's no way that
Duncan just comes. You're gonna have to because Duncan's gonna get 2 fouls in 5 minutes. You're not gonna have a fucking choice anyway. Like he's gonna come in and get 2 fouls, and you're gonna have to put Jovic in. So why don't you just put Jovic in and just save everybody the time, save the refs the fucking air they blow into the whistle because you know what's gonna fucking happen. It happened today. He came in 2 seconds. You're done out of the fucking game.
No, put that comment back up. We want to thank my guy Voodoo Visions for the $1.99. Don't know. He said, "How y'all feel about Jovic minutes with the vets?" Yeah, we liking that. TJ, you want to jump in right quick and then we can answer the question.
I'm gonna wait until we get to another player, and I'm gonna make the point that I was referring to now. Y'all gonna get it when we get there. To answer Voodoo's question, I don't know, man. That was looking good. That boy Jovic. I mean, that's the type of unit you want him running with, where his offensive skill set can be maximized. He don't have to do too much. He can kind of just play around a little bit. He's like a cog in a machine, versus whereas when he's running with these Drew Smiths and Jamal Cains, he's kind of like the guy. He's bringing the ball up. But if he can just be like a little connector, right? When you get a back cut, you get him coming off a screen. We can throw a little cut to like Jimmy getting a layup. You can get him some catch and shoot opportunities. Like, bruh, please give me all of that, bro. He's like Kelly. Boy can move. He can pass that rock, bro. Bruh.
Like that to me is the skill that's standing out the most out of all of them. It's not necessarily the shooting, whatever. That's hit or miss with every player. You know what I mean? I don't care about no 7-foot white boy trying to dribble. Like that's not it. But I mean, he can dribble. I'm not taking nothing away from him. He got more bounce with that ball than a little bit, but it's the passing for me, bro. It's not just the passing to the assist, but it's the understanding of where the ball needs to go in the middle of an offense. That to me is like the skill that's like, damn, like we could use that. Like he could make everybody on the floor around him better with that starting unit. And that to me kind of like, but I'm hesitant because it's like, I don't think Spo gonna play the kid. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just being real.
He a young boy, but he processes quick. Like
he knows. He
understands. It's simple. He understands basketball, but
like,
bro, he gets it, man.
Watch it. I can do that.
Like he knows how to space the floor. He just
He knows how to play.
It's perfect.
He knows how to play.
And I just
want
think
to
the starters work for a little bit, but
yeah, one thing our girl Heather for the 199 don't know. She said, "Bubba, calm down."
I would for 199. I would.
Pelican said, "Keep that same energy. We definitely going to see y'all in the regular season." I know you also have. I know you all saw how many players we had out. Listen, Pelicans, I give you that. Y'all ain't have BI, but let me tell you what you need to do. You take your funk ass right down to the section below, like and subscribe to the basement, and put that bell notification on. Because goddamn it, when we play y'all, please believe the boy gonna be right here baking your fuck ass. How about that? So when you ready, when you ready, bro, you want to see some people talk that shit? You came to the right place, my guy. Come over here when we play y'all in the regular season. We gonna keep all this energy. Now, back to the people who we really came here to talk to. Now, since my girl Heather just gave the donation, we're gonna go and do this for you, Heather. Let's talk about Caleb, man. Let's talk about our starting four. You know what I mean? Like, there was some skepticism about how he would fit. Like, replacing PJ is a big task. George, we're gonna start with you on this one. But Caleb came into the game and he didn't do too much. He did his job, and you could see the improvements that the offense was making with him being out there because they looked faster. They looked a little bit more athletic. It just felt like a younger team when he was out there than it did all of last season. George, did you get the same feel, or did you catch something different when you were watching Caleb?
I was really impressed, not just because of what he did. I had a massive criticism of him, and my main problem was when he faces fours like Zion, fours like Cat, who's going to push the floor now because Rudy's there. It might just be game over. He's going to go home in a stretcher. And I know it's preseason. I get it. But he held his own. He did well. He did really, really well. Got 2 blocks as well. Hit some threes. He did fantastic. Exactly what we need him to do, which is just be that flexible player that we need on the floor to just be able to get you a bucket if you need it there as well. But he can still pass. His shot looks a lot better. I'm not even going to cap. But last year, his shot was awful. He had the Charles Barkley golf hitch in his shot and looked disgusting. Now it looks a fair amount better, and you can build off that. You can build off that trust you're going to build with him. He played taller than his position. We appreciate you. He played better than his height and his weight presumes. So if he's going to be able to get stronger through the season, he's just going to get better and better and better. That's what we want.
Nah, the dick eating is crazy. Heather with the 499, don't know. She said Royal is my fave. Black hearts, black hearts, black hearts. That's kind of racist, but I fuck with you, Heather, so I let it slide. I think that was enough Caleb Martin talk. I think we all kind of gave him his flowers earlier. We do got a lot of other things that we want to talk about on this show. I want you to talk about Jimmy Butler. Kind of like he did like what we kind of all hope he will do this season. Kind of took that cruise control mentality, like when other people was cooking. He asserted himself at times, but for the most part of the game, he was just kind of like in chill mode, let everybody else do it. But go ahead, talk about Jimmy Butler tonight.
Yeah, we know preseason for Jimmy is just all about getting reps, getting his feet under him because he's been in this league a long time. He's been a great player forever. So really, he's healthy. He's going into the regular season healthy without any injuries. That's all I can ask for. Unlike PJ Tucker, actually, though, I don't know if y'all saw, but he went down because Embiid flopped right into his knee. So I do want to say I hope PJ is okay, too, even though, I forgot about him.
I'm sorry, we lost connection with Ant real quick. I just wanted to put that out there. The fuck? We don't talk about no fuck ass.
This guy stinks!
trying to take. Now we're gonna bring my boy Ed back here. My bad, Ed. I'm sorry.
What was that for?
Because you gave him PJ Tucker. Like, listen, bro. I understand. Whatever.
Yeah, the dude, put his heart out for us. I'm hoping he's okay.
For one season, and then he stabbed us in the back for James Ho-ass Harden.
Well, if you would have let me finish, I was gonna end it by saying fuck PJ Tucker. Anyways, Jimmy Butler is that dude. Jimmy Butler
for that.
Listen, Jimmy Butler is that dude. Jimmy Butler is him. A lot of people keep saying, okay, the Heat don't have a superstar, and that's what you need to win in this playoffs. Let's not forget what Jimmy Butler did the last game of the regular season last year, putting up LeBron numbers. Listen, Jimmy is a big-time player in big-time games, and to me, that's the definition of a superstar. I think we can all agree if literally anybody stepped up last year, this team is in the NBA Finals. So if they can stay healthy, if they can get through the regular season and get back to that point in the playoffs, and if Jimmy can continue to be the playoff superstar that he is, all we need is one or two other guys. And now you got the young guys like Tyler, like Bam, that you're really hoping can step up this time around and don't flop and flame out like they did last year. And if they can do that, just if, and if you still got Jimmy Butler at the helm being him, maybe this team can do a little something in the playoffs, man. Because Jimmy Butler is that dude, and this team's going to go as far as he takes them.
Listen, bro, I'm a natural skeptic, but I ain't seen the Miami Heat lose a regular season game yet. So you know what that mean to me? I'm just saying. I'm just putting the facts out there for folks. Want to thank my boy James Todd for the $10 dono. Hey, my boy found us over here. Appreciate you for coming over, Cain. Divorce your wife. He said started 5 looks solid, way better than I expected for them to look cautiously optimistic about the season ahead. His wife is a Golden State fan. She is an op, and I'm trying to tell this man to do better for himself, and he will not listen to me for some reason, bro. Ridiculous out here. Thank you for your money, my boy. I forgot who I was finna give to Alex, but you can do Jimmy Butler too, since I forgot. I
can talk about Max Strus because that man's a fucking killer.
No, you can talk about Jimmy Butler because that's what I said. Talk about.
Bro,
they outweigh. These rookies are different, TJ. Like Ant be giving me control of my own show. Like y'all saw the video that Ant and George put out about how they got their own show, which y'all can check out tomorrow whenever they record it. Woo! The boy's so good. Y'all seen that slick plug? Y'all ain't even know it was coming. But no, you can talk about I'm getting in regular season form, baby. Next game is the real thing. And the boy feeling good. The boy feeling good. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, we just blowed them boys the fuck ass out, bro. And I'm ready for the regular season. Like we got basketball to talk about. So no, but Alex, I want you to go ahead and talk about Jimmy Butler's game because we do need to finish focusing on this game. We got 129 people in here. Hey, listen, while y'all in here, I'm sorry, Alex, but while y'all in here, y'all make sure y'all leave the boys a like on this video. Leave us a comment down below to make sure y'all tell us whether y'all think we fucking up or whatever. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe to the video. Subscribe to the network. I'm sorry. Make sure y'all check us out, bro. We got Dolphin streams coming out. We had a Dolphin stream earlier today. They do shows every Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Make sure y'all check that out. Make sure y'all also check out their post-game shows from every Dolphins game. My boy Kai won, JMV. Look, the boy throwing out shout-outs for everybody out here right now. Nando. Listen, bro, come on now. But no, Alex, I'm sorry. I've been stringing you along like the little thought that you're supposed to be. But listen, but that's only because you pissed me off a little bit. I'm not even going to hold you. Talk about Jimmy, and I'm going to be quiet now.
Jimmy, as a help defender, I still think is the best help defender in the NBA.
Wait a minute now, Voodoo. Now, see, if you was here from the beginning, bro, you would have known that we had talked about this already, but we're going to bring it back one more time. I'm sorry. We want to thank the primary sponsor of the basement. That is Simple Health Advisors, man. Listen, insurance does not need to be complicated. You can email them or give them a call today and tell them that the basement sent you. You got to email them at jpo@simplehealthadvisors.com or give them a call at 321-345-7738. Shout out to my boy James Poe. He was in the comments earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but that's the boy. That's the homie. Alex, I'm going to mute myself now. Go ahead.
I just think Jimmy Butler, bro, like no matter what happens at the end of the game, he impacted winning, and Ant was talking a lot about that. And I don't know if there's another player who does that more than – like I don't know if there's a player in the NBA who, if you said is scoring 0 points tonight, would have a bigger impact on the game besides maybe like fucking Giannis. I swear. He does everything for the team. I thought he had a funny moment when him and Bam both went up for like that lob and they were fucking around. I don't know. It seems like that he's a little bit closer with this team. I thought there were a lot of points last year where Jimmy felt kind of disconnected from the rest of the team. And again, we've talked a lot about, like, do we go all in on this Jimmy Butler era, or do we lock up for the future? It's nice to see that, like, these two eras, like Jimmy and the young guys, are starting to mold and, like, just have more chemistry. Like, it seems like in the bubble, like, I remember how close Tyler and Jimmy used to be. And then, like, they just, I don't know, it felt like they were, like, on separate sides for a little bit. And now it looks like they're back. So Jimmy Butler is just the fucking best, man. I hope we can get him a fucking championship because he deserves it more than any other Heat player right now. And, but yeah, him and Bam having the chemistry, bro, is ridiculous. Like, that is a huge step for this offense. And if Tyler can play off ball and do his job there, like, the sky is really the limit. And I've been pessimistic. I didn't think that this was going to happen. I didn't believe in necessarily Tyler making that leap. And I thought it was just going to all be on Jimmy. But nights like tonight are when the Heat play their best basketball. So hopefully that keeps up during the regular season.
No, for sure. Like, I agree, bro. I think Jimmy is obviously our most important player, and he can be impactful without necessarily scoring the ball. And I think tonight he was passing the ball a little bit. I think he ended the game with like 6 assists. So Jimmy was like tossing the rock around. Just, it felt a lot more like first year Jimmy when he first got here. Like, that's what he felt like today. And if that's the approach that he's taking during the regular season, then I think that's kind of like a formula, because that team's chemistry, the way that Jimmy kind of set the tone with passing the ball, we used to complain about him passing out of shots, but him doing that kind of set the tone for that team sharing the ball. And we're going to need that this season. Like, this team is going to have to share the ball. All right. I think we spent half the show talking about the starters. Let's talk about the bench, which in essence means we're talking about one person. That is Victor Oladipo. I ain't seeing it. I ain't seeing it, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's preseason. It's 2 games. He need to work his way back. All that. But listen, I said this on the timeline, and it was like, if the bench is going to be successful, the second unit going to be successful, Vic is going to have to carry it. Like, and it doesn't necessarily mean with scoring, but like, he's the most natural facilitator on that team. He's the best athlete, like, or supposedly, but like, I ain't seeing it, bro. And I know he's going to be mixed in with starters and shit like that, but I ain't seeing him being impactful at all. So, like, that to me is going to be a major issue if we can't get that to turn around. TJ, am I overreacting? Are you seeing the same thing? Tell me where you at.
This is the portion of the show that I was referring to, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something. Kahinde Babatunde Victor Oladipo. I saw something in the basement fan chat, and I couldn't believe my eyes because it was actually true. And I can't believe that you've got me on this show saying this foolishness. So, Kahinde, you deserve everything that comes your way. Duncan Robinson has looked better than Victor Oladipo this preseason.
Oh my God!
I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like I've sinned. I can't believe it. I'm almost malfunctioning. I'm almost about to break. The internet must about to go out. I can't believe I just said Victor Oladipo. You can't shoot. You can't get to the rim. You can't go left. The defense is cool, but you're looking like Marcus Garrett, Victor Oladipo. It's getting nasty out here. It's getting real nasty out here. I'm so disgusted with Victor Oladipo's performance. I'm praying for better days. I really am, because we're going to need them. Obviously, the Heat aren't going to be running these Victor Oladipo in the bench lineups, but it can't look like this, big dog. You got to be able to do something, Victor Oladipo, because if not, VO, you got to go. It's bad. I have nothing good to say about Victor Oladipo. Hopefully he figures it out, because it's getting bad, man. He's entering Duncan Robinson territory.
First of all, getting bad ain't the word when you put the basement's op numero uno. When you said that is. I need some more time to process. We're going the other way. Alex Maserati, you talk about Victor Oladipo, bro.
I don't know if he's been worse than Duncan, but he has been absolutely fucking trash. Like, he can't get his own shot. If he could get his own shot, it wouldn't go in. He fucking plays decent defense right now, but you can tell that he's almost getting a little bit discouraged right now. It's the preseason, so I'm trying not to put that much stock in it, bro. But like, he's I don't know. I don't want to say Marcus Garrett level bad right now, but you're not wrong. Like it's getting ugly to watch out there. But listen, and I think you're right too, Royal. If guys like Strus or Gabe aren't like hot that night and aren't knocking down their shots, like the bench unit is just flat out not going to score. Or Jovic, if they throw him in there, like if those dudes aren't hitting their shots and Depot isn't carrying like Herro carried last year, like this bench unit is not going to work. And that brings up a whole different conversation on what they should do with Depot. But
bitch Tyler.
I don't think you can do it. I see you.
Bitch him. Put him on the bench. We cannot score without him. Look at this. We need him on the bench. We need him on the bench, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro.
If Vic is worse than Duncan.
Oh my God. That was terrible. That's
bro.
insane.
I'm sorry, Alex. Go ahead. Finish your point, bro.
That's a shit. No, bro, there's nothing else to say. I mean, everyone's watching it, bro. Like, there's nothing to be said. This dude is getting put on a grill night in, night out. Like, it's what it is right now. And I want to say he's going to work his way back, but like, no offense to Depot, he's been working his way back since like 2016. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just true. Like, I don't know what else there's to say. Like, he turned down the Wizards starting job for this. Bro, he might got to talk to his agent. Like, for real. Like, I don't think that was the right call. Like, he wasn't going to beat out Herro, and right now he doesn't look better than Gabe, and I'd rather Strus shoot than him. But like, bro, it's getting tough for Vic out here because I was really hoping that he would have a big bounce back here. But again, it's only preseason, so we'll see. But yeah, man, it's tough.
Yeah, we want to shout out my boy George Doppelganger out here giving us $4.99 in this bitch. Vic is trying to do rim runs, and the CPU is not having it. LMAO. Listen, bro, it's tough out here. Man, I don't know. Maybe we've been too far on one side of the line. We're going to rely on Ant for his positivity, bro, because I know he's coming with it. Ant, set us straight, bro. Are we overreacting to 2 Vic Oladipo preseason games?
All right, listen, man. Listen. Twan, Alex, man, I'm talking to y'all. Your reasoning is 100% justified. The dude can't shoot. He don't pass. He's looked terrible this preseason, all right? So I get where you coming from. Like, you good. But Duncan Robinson has been better, right? But Duncan Robinson is not a big-time player. So in these meaningless preseason games that quite literally mean absolutely nothing, obviously Duncan Robinson is going to play well because those are the only games that he plays well in, all right? So I wouldn't put any stock into Duncan Robinson, being better than Vic. But am I the only one that doesn't think Vic was bad in the playoffs? He certainly ended the last 2 or 3 games bad, but really everybody did outside of Jimmy and Bam. I mean, his defense carried us through those first couple rounds. When he was on Trae Young, when he was on James Harden, or when he was on Jaylen Brown, he was a very, very, very impactful player. Obviously, kind of never really saw that.
What the fuck is happening right now, bro? You don't hear a tuba, Ant?
I think that's Justin playing something in the back, man.
Bro,
unless
I thought I was tripping on this bitch, bro. I got in these AirPods, dog, and my daughter in the band, but she plays saxophone. I thought I was tripping. I was hearing a tuba while you were trying to talk, and I was like, I don't know what's going on.
I thought I was imagining things, bro. I thought I was. But listen, man, Vic can contribute to this team. Obviously, the problem is he's coming off the bench with the other 2 logs being Gabe and Strus. Gabe, you don't look to for scoring, and Strus kind of needs someone to set him up. And unfortunately, Vic is not that guy either. But it's not like they're going to sub out 5 and bring in 5 off the bench. You still might see Tyler staying there, so you have some offense. Maybe you see Jimmy staying there, even though I don't love the Jimmy Vic minutes. Or maybe Bam stays in there. And since Vic is having trouble scoring, it forces Bam to be the offensive, guy that we all want him to be. So I think it can work. I think there's a place for him on this team. And still, at the end of the day, it's preseason. I mean, I'll give him another 10 games or so. And if he's looking like this, I mean, they got to do something because as of the preseason, he's not really a playable player, but I think he's better than what he's shown.
No, okay, I can feel that. Like, I know Vic is a better player than what he's shown. The problem is, or I knew Vic was a better player than he's shown. I don't know what Vic is, except for always out. Like, that's what I've known Vic during his Miami Heat career. And so it's tough for me to trust what I've seen him do in other jerseys to be able to translate that over here. George, we have had you up in arms this entire conversation, my brother. Go ahead and get your shit off.
Set me free. Set me free. You're some disrespectful people. Disrespectful. Number one, and don't you fucking talk to me. Don't look at me. You said positivity, and you went with the same shit as they said. I don't want to hear it. How can Duncan and Tyler get Plaza Hotel room service for 2 years from Bam, and you're expecting Vic to come off an ACL where he's limping out there, getting no help to get buckets set up? Give him some help too. Give him some help too. It's preseason. We don't know anything yet. We don't know anything yet about him. Yeah, he looked shit. I agree. It looked trash. It was horrible. Yeah, he passed the ball well, but he couldn't shoot. If he runs with the starters and then someone can give some dribble handoffs and do some little things like that to get him going, to get his confidence going, he will be fine. Will he not? He will be fine. Duncan Robinson got paid because Bam was feeding him like a baby. How can we sit here and go, oh, Vic shit. If he shit, trade me for Jordan Clarkson right now. Because you ain't going to get... No. I'm serious. He's on the market. He's available. If you've lost all hope in him, let's sell him right now. That is blasphemous.
You cooking, bro. I wasn't going to interrupt you. I'm not. Listen, I felt like I felt like a toddler just there. Like, I felt like I was getting in trouble. So when you...
George, where did you get that, bro? You don't even
$4.99 Amazon. I bought it. I put the stick on it. I bought the stick separately.
Y'all see what you doing to George, man? You making it waste his hard-earned
so
money.
Separately, I'm asleep.
That was a $3 stick as well, man. That was not cheap. It's $3. You know how cheap this material is?
Oh, shit.
This is like a 1987 Heat jersey material. This is crap.
That boy is raving a British flag. Look at this motherfucker toss up for 90. Oh, shit. Y'all are killing me right now. Oh, let me get my shit together. All right. So, yeah, I did want to continue to talk about some of the other guys, like combination of the bench guys, the young guys who all got a chance to get in there. They didn't play much, but a lot of them, you just take your pick off the roster, can't pick the same guys the last person picked. So, Tom, we're going to start with you. Pick somebody who we haven't talked about. Talk about what you like from them.
I'm glad you came to me first because that's one person I want to come directly to. Uncle D, hey, brother. Hey, brother. I ain't gonna, Royal, I'm going to listen. You told me, you said, say something you like about him. He was out there.
You don't have to.
I know. He was out there. But good brother, it's a wrap. Go ahead and cash in your vacation time. We don't need you. You're good. We're gonna send you home. If we need you, we'll call you, brother. But don't sit by the phone. Hey man, he's bad. He's bad. He can't move. Don't got good feet. I mean, he's falling over himself. He hit the floor. I thought it was over. I thought we'd be scraping that man up. Please, I'd rather see Omer Yurtseven over Dewayne Dedmon. I can't take it. It's getting bad. It's getting bad, bro. I can't do it. He can't move, bro. And he just fouls. And they try to hit him on these little pocket passes, and he can't catch the ball. It's just like, bro. No, that's the thing. I hate Yurt. I am not a Yurt fan at all. Yurt can't do anything. But then there's Dewayne Dedmon, who also can't do anything but is black. So I don't know. Maybe we should. I mean,
give him a little grace. That's always a plus in our book. You know what I mean? He is black, so I mean, he has that going for himself. Not much else in terms of playing basketball. Yeah, I agree. Dedmon should go spend time with his family. He got kids to raise. Maserati, you go ahead and pick your player, bro.
I'm going to go with Strus, bro. Strus continues to shoot the shit out of the ball, and he's better than Duncan in every single facet of the game of basketball. Like, from the moment he wakes up and enters the arena to the moment he leaves, he's better at everything that Duncan Robinson does. Like, I don't understand how they can even necessarily play together. Yeah, Haysmith, I don't know. The legend of Haysmith is dying quick, bro. Went from the next PJ Tucker to, like, Sioux Falls MVP real quick. It's tough. Like, I like Cain more than him now, low key. Like, it's really tough. But anyway, Strus, bro, like, it's not easy for Strus, bro. This man was starting a bunch of games last year, came in next year. They already were like, you're coming off the bench. He's my only hope besides Jovic, a little bit like as a half joke, half not joke, of this bench unit producing if Depot isn't carrying. Like, if he has one of those nights where he just can't miss and he hits fucking 5 threes, then the bench unit can produce. And again, he does look actually leaner. Like, he looks like he lost more weight than Kyle Lowry. I hate to keep bringing it up, but like he looks lean and he's playing good defense. So I'm gonna go with Strus. He keeps shooting the shit out of the ball too.
I actually don't hate you bringing it up. I actually like you bringing it up a lot. So continue to do so. No, Ed, you going last. George, pick your player and talk about him.
Now, I'll leave someone easy for Ant because I'll let him talk about Cain and how he didn't get his other 7 rebounds for the bet that we have going on. Enjoy your cold shower, brother. Enjoy your cold shower. I'll talk about Booyah. Booyah. I don't know how to say his name. I can't say it. I'm sorry.
That bitch say Booyah like he's.
Do you understand? The stat line for a bad point guard is always the same. It's always 4 points. It's always 2 defensive rebounds. It's always no assists. It's the bad thing. Look, I know he played 5 minutes, but put something up. Dish a ball. Show how you're passing. You're a point guard. Do it.
That's all you got for Booyah?
That's all I've got. That's all I can
Okay.
talk about.
Go ahead and pick your player, bro, and then we're going to start wrapping this up.
Yeah, listen, man. I'm not going to talk about Jamal Cain because as much as everybody loves him, he's pissing me off right now because of what I got to do. I'm not going to say. Just tune in to Witness Weekly tomorrow at 7 p.m. and y'all go find out. Just know I'm not happy about it, man. I want to use this time to give some love to Gabe Vincent, man. Everybody's talking about the bench unit, but seems to forget his name. And this is a dude I want to publicly apologize to because 2 years ago, I was thinking this dude is one of the worst players I've ever seen. I remember there was one point he missed like 28 shots in a row. But listen, man, he was a rookie point guard in the NBA. That's the toughest position to play as a young guy. But he was incredibly amazing last year.
They doing what now?
Interesting.
Per Shams Charania, the Miami Heat are signing guard Drew Smith to a 2-way NBA contract, sources tell The Athletic Stadium. Smith, in his second season in the Miami Heat, had a 15-point preseason performance on Monday and makes the team's roster out of camp.
I blame Kyle Lowry.
So
I blame Kyle Lowry for looking so fucking bad that we got to have another guard on the team. I'm dead ass. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, but do y'all not like him more than Marcus Garrett? Because I didn't think y'all liked Garrett anyways.
No.
I was a fan of Garrett. I mean, I understood why the Heat wouldn't want to retain him because he can't play offense at all. But I think his defense is already at an elite level, so I like him. But another guard?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's because of Kyle Lowry, bro. He's that fucking garbage that we got to carry another guard. Like they know he's going to get hurt and they know he can't play. Like
it's Jamal Cain and Drew Smith who have the 2 ways on this roster.
Yep. He looks like Jalen Green and Al Horford fusion, bro. He looks like 75, and the whole time he's like 22 or something like that. Like that's crazy. Good for Drew Smith, I guess. I'm not a big Drew. Yeah, I'm a Booyah guy over Drew Smith, but shout out to Drew Smith.
Yeah, shout out to Drew Smith. We don't know, like they see more of him than we do, so whatever, bro. And I don't know if you got the opportunity to finish, but yeah, go ahead and talk about your player, bro.
I mean, I don't know why y'all getting all up in arms about Drew Smith. The man's never gonna see the floor, but I do like Booyah better, anyways. But yeah, I was just giving some love to Gabe Vincent, man. He's a guy he shot really well last year. So if he can keep doing that, the playmaking got there up a little bit. Maybe the offense on the second unit isn't as bad as we thought. What do we got here? Anthony Donato looks like the character number 1 from Code. Which one is that? Hold up.
Number 1 with
Which
the
one is
shade
that?
and the bald head when he's the leader of the group. Like, but yeah.
Listen, man. I like the Sid from Toy Story 1 because I get that shit all the time. And it's funny. No. See, now y'all just throwing listen. Now y'all just throwing shit up there, man. That's better than this dude. I'll give you that. That's better than this dude. But listen, man, I like the Sid from Toy Story 1. I like the Sid from Ice Stage 1. Believe it or not, I've got that multiple times from strangers. And when the second stranger said it to me, I was like, damn, that's not a coincidence, man. But I mean, fuck, I ain't got nothing else to say about this team. They're low-key kind of funny.
No, you.
Dang, my boy tapped out. My boy's out of here. Look at that.
That's when he see Victor check into the game, bro.
That's crazy. Okay, I'll take over. Any final thoughts? We about to wrap this up. Host Twan is in full effect. Leave Royal up there. Please do not take him out. Leave him exactly.
Bro, Twan, you disrespectful for saying that Nikola is like Kelly, though, bro. That dude
That's what
Kelly
he
was
looked
a
like to me.
bum. That
And
dude
he totally looks like Kelly.
That Kelly
That's what he
offensive
played like.
package, the Kelly keeper, prime Kelly, bro. No. If we got Jovic in that package next to
Kelly didn't have a prime.
100%.
He didn't have a prime. He was never good.
Kelly Olynyk had a
Thank
prime
you.
with us. Absolutely. We got the
We're
I don't know
getting
why
off the
he
rest. I'm damn.
If Kelly
Let's do
Olynyk
this.
had a prime, it was with us.
All right.
Listen.
Any final thoughts on this game before we dip out?
I'm all good, man.
Everybody good?
Hey,
Also, I got the UD counter up here. We're counting down how many games UD has played this season. He has yet to make his preseason debut. He has yet to make his regular season debut as well. We're going to see how many games UD plays this season. If it stays at 0, I'm going to do something. If everybody done, I'll holler at y'all. Appreciate y'all. People in the comments making the game.
Justin, you gotta chill out, man. Actually, I want to see another George rant, so keep that up there, man.
Appreciate you. Take it down.
Meow!
He back. Can I finish though? I was cooking. Can I finish?
Go ahead, bro.
I was closing the show. You got anything to say, Roy?
Oh, yeah, right quick, because somebody mentioned it earlier. We did not get to him because I meant to get to him last. The boy 14. We ain't take our time to talk about him.
Oh, right.
We kind of rolled by him. Boy had 4 blocks tonight.
Hey, man.
Money talks. $1 million incentive. Money talks.
Hey, now.
Motivator.
I was about to push that same narrative now. DPOY, here we come. I've been pushing it all.
Alex was talking about Jimmy, the best help defender in the league. Hey, that boy help hero.
Elite now.
Yeah, he cooking now. Look at that.
That shit.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Bro, the funny thing about it is I was in the middle of talking shit to Ariel about Herro in the middle of the game, and he did that shit. And I was like, yo, my whole narrative is cooked right now. Like, I just got to take this L. Like, Ariel was whooping my ass in that chat, but I at least had punches until Herro did that shit. And then I just had to let it go. Like, goddamn, boy. You hooping now. I ain't going to hold you. You hooping. But, I mean, the facts remain the facts, bro. I'm sorry, but I don't give a fuck. It's the preseason, it's the regular season. You gonna hoop, bro, and I'm going to acknowledge when you hoop, but I'm not going to care. It's unfair to you and all, and I understand that, but that's just the way my brain. I don't care.
It's fair.
Do it in the playoffs. Go ahead, George.
I don't want to put a dampen on the parade. Yeah, I don't want to be,
no, go ahead.
shitting on Herro.
Oh my God! Wait a minute, bro. We got him to come from us, baby. The freaky geeky bot, baby. Yes, sir. We missed y'all. Baby. Jesus Christ, the bot holes is here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a boy tonight. We gonna block their ass though. Y'all get out of here, nasty.
Why when I start talking, they come? That's bullshit.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, George.
Jimmy's not going to be averaging 12 points a game throughout the regular season. Let's be honest. He's not going to be looking to pass that much all the time. So he's going to have to look to be more efficient as well. Look, he did fine. He did really, really good. 8 of 15, fine. But he's not going to be getting that service again in the regular season from Jimmy. Not the same caliber, not that many times. So I'm not saying his numbers are inflated or anything like that, because there could be well around that, except for the 4 blocks. That'll never happen again. It's not a British accent. I'm not from there.
It isn't my narrative. You just wave the British flag on air. There's no way you can beat these allegations.
No, by the way, this Pelicans account said that they were going to play in a finals game before us most recently. There's no chance in hell the Smoothie King Center ever hosts an NBA finals. You know that, right?
Zion missing 58 games.
There's no way you're going to hear Mike Breen on ESPN saying, "Welcome into the Smoothie King Center." You know that. Right?
If McDonald's brings back the McRib, he's out for 50 games. That's all I'm saying.
You never gonna hear. You never gonna hear in the finals. Brandon Ingram, bang! You never gonna hear it, bro. It's not a thing.
The Smoothie King Center is going crazy. Absolutely not. It doesn't exist, my man. It doesn't exist. We'll see.
Tie game. It's not
tie game. The crowd is electric. It just doesn't happen. We'll see Zion in 2027 when he wants some of that heat culture.
Yeah, for sure. I like that kind of talk now. That's that slick talk that get us in trouble on the goddamn Twitter streets, pushing them type of narrative. I give up somebody for Zion. I ain't gonna say who though. Let's end this screen for shit get outrageous out here. Thank you guys in the comments as always for joining us, making the show much more fun than it would have been without you. Thank you to the boys, King. Thank you to the boy King George. the A. Thank you to my boy Ed Donato. Thank you to the boy Alex Maserati. And, of course, the only other Cain on this thing, my boy TJ. We'll see y'all next time when the real season starts. Shout out to Kyle Lowry. Who we play? Oh, we play Chicago. That's in 1 week. So y'all got a week. We're going to probably put out a little bit of content between them, but most of the time we're just going to be resting up until the game. But when that regular season cranking up, y'all know where to be. Come to the basement. Come on home. Make sure y'all leave us a like. Make sure y'all subscribe to the network. Make sure y'all follow all the panelists up here. Don't follow me because I ain't going to do nothing but piss you off anyway. We'll see y'all next time. Play the video, Justin.
Oh yeah. We packing somebody up tonight. Hey. Come on in, take your shoes off before we close the door. Few rules, heat pack in the air. We about to blow. This the basement, ain't nobody safe. You already know. Grab a seat and kick your feet before you get too comfortable. You want the X's and the O's, the Trey, yes and no, friends and the foes, the Butlers and the Herro. You can feel it in your soul. But when the ring is the goal, but if somebody need to go, we be sure to let you know. Going hard for my dogs is an everyday thing. Like Jimmy down the lane of 13 off the screen. Whole squad keep it tucked like number 17. Bring your takes and your memes. Going hard for the team. Going down in the basement. It's going down in the basement. Get your takes off. Get your takes off. Going down in the basement.